Howdy boys, it's MPC, and today we're going to be customizing the Karin Hotring Everon, which is based off like the NASCAR trucks. The most common place you'll see these is on a NASCAR circuit, and they finally added it into GTA, so I'm very hyped to customize this, and let's hop right into it. As always, armor and brakes first, and then for engine, we're going to max that out. No hood option. I'm kind of surprised actually. For lights, it literally doesn't matter because race cars don't have lights. Like NASCAR vehicles, there's no point in installing the lights because it just adds weight and everything. For livery, we're probably going to end up throwing a livery on this because it is a race car. But the question is which one? I'm thinking red. That's what I see this car in. I'm thinking, oh, yeah, like a red and white, kind of like that. The 40 globe oil looks pretty good. The logger doesn't look bad either. That's very pretty. I like the shade of it's like a turquoise. Maybe we'll come back to that after we pick a livery, or maybe we should pick the livery first. U-Tool. This one says U-Tool. Okay, we have to go with that one. That's so disrespectful. I'm thinking if we did like a, yeah, candy red with a U-Tool on it. This is perfect. This is literally perfect. The other color that I was looking at that kind of caught my eye was gasoline green. But I think red is what I'm envisioning for this car, so red is what we will go with. But the white looks great as well. I'm just not going to do it for this customization. Because it's a race car, I feel like I should take the pearlescent off of it, because race cars don't really have pearlescent, so I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go with the black pearlescent to negate it, essentially. For our secondary color, what does this change? Oh, that changes quite a bit. We can either match all of the secondary options, or we can make them black. What about white? I think white would look kind of cool as well. I think with all the white on the livery, it would look best in either a red, like we could just match it with the candy red, make it all uniform, or we can go with the white and give it some extra color. I'm liking the white. I feel like it makes the U-Tool pop out more. So I'm gonna go with a frost white because the ice white is just a little too bright for my liking. I want the focus to be on that. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like all of the livery white is ice white. It's a little bit brighter than our frost white here, but I do want the emphasis to be on the livery. Maybe we will go with the ice white after all. For the suspension, we're going to do sport suspension because it is a competitive vehicle. For a transmission, we're going to max that out, turbo tuned, and then for wheels, I'm not really thinking we're going to end up changing these because these are slicks, and there's literally nothing else like this in the game that we can throw on from any of these options. So we're just going to leave them stock. We're going to make them bulletproof tires, and then for tire smoke, we'll just leave it classic. And then the last part is the windows, which we are not going to touch because I don't think... I'm surprised this vehicle even has like side windows. Usually race cars don't have that. But there we go. That's the build, and I'm pretty happy with this, so let's take it out. All right, here is the sound test. Sounds pretty cool. It sounds cool. I like the whistling. I don't know if that's the turbo. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate to say it, but the vehicle slides a little more than is optimal. Oh my goodness. That back end. If any of you guys have driven the FMJ, it's almost at that level. Wow, that back end really likes to kick out. That is obviously less than ideal because vehicles get a lot harder to control when the back end wants to kick out on you. It makes for a kind of nice drift vehicle though, I will say. But overall, the car is just very slippery with its controls. I'm a little shocked, if I'm going to be honest, because I feel like all of the Hotring vehicles that are in the game right now are pretty sticky. All of the ones that are like NASCAR-ish, like built for a track, any competitive racing vehicles, they all seem to stick to the ground except for this one. So I'm a little disappointed, to be honest, because this is the car that I was the most excited about from the drip feed vehicles. Oh, it's not quite delivering. Not a whole lot of customization options. It's so loud and it sounds cool, but I just don't think it's going like as fast as what it sounds like it's outputting. Here is the off the line test for you guys. It doesn't seem to do too badly, but I wouldn't say it's anything exceptional. This is supposed to be a sports car. I feel we're kind of moving there. We're kind of moving there for the top speed. If you guys are looking to grab one of these, you can find it under the featured section of Southern San Andreas for $1.35 million if you guys have the trade price unlocked, which you can do by placing top 3 in 20 San Andreas Super Sport Series races. But if you don't want to do that or don't have the trade price unlocked, it's going to be just under $1.8 million. Is this vehicle worth your money? That's a hard no. It kind of pains me to say because I was really looking forward to this vehicle, but I would probably place it at like 900,000, literally half the price if I were the one pricing it, because it just does not perform. I think its top speed seems like okay, probably nothing on the level of the GTO. Its handling makes the vehicle really unsatisfying to drive. But, you know, if you guys are into like NASCAR and stuff, I would pick one up because I think it's a really cool looking vehicle. I'm a big fan of the NASCAR trucks. I watched it a lot as a kid, and I'm sure there's some of you out there who feel the same. But other than that, I would probably save your money for another GP vehicle because this one is kind of like just not hitting the mark. That's going to wrap it up for this customization. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, comment down below and let me know what you think of this vehicle, and let me know your thoughts on my customization. Sub to the channel if y'all are new. I'm going to be covering all the new cars when they come out, of course, and I'll have the weekly update coming out very, very soon. But that's about it. So take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace!